looks like I have to talk about keto and weight loss again. Because it looks like a lot of you guys don't understand how this stuff works. This is Weight Loss Revisited. How to get lean on the ketogenic diet. Yes. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. When you try the ketogenic diet, you probably are not going to access your fat cells. And for those who've heard me say this a million times, go to the next video because you already know the answer. Yes. Because your body has to learn how to use ketones. And that is a process within itself. You don't just cut your carbs down and voila, I'm using ketones and I'm dropping weight and I'm getting the business. No! Come on, people. It doesn't work like that. You cut your carbs down, your friggin' body freaks out, you go through withdrawal symptoms, which is sort of a keto flu. It's not an actual flu. It's just your body freaking out with the absence of its friggin' crack. Cocaine. Carbohydrates. So I've mentioned in other videos, we come from hunter-gatherer societies. And if you were to forage on vegetation, you would collect about that much. Yes? Because plants have plant toxins, you guys. Because they want to survive like we do. They don't want to die. Most plants are not edible. They're not. Plant toxins. And the ones that are edible are seasonal. And they're low in carbohydrate. So our bodies got used to not having a lot of carbohydrate. And we cannot store that much. Big dude maybe can store what? A couple thousand calories? 2? But your body won't allow you to go to empty. You could try to go down and drive down your glycogen as much as you can to use ketones, drive ketogenesis. But the reality is that when you're a carb burner and you don't eat and you go do the treadmill, you're accessing muscle. And I mean, I've said this a million times. Yes, you are. So for those out there who talk about losing all this weight on keto in the beginning, you're probably losing a lot of water and muscle. Now, you can burn a little bit of fat, but you are compromising your immune system in that process while you're doing starvation diets. And all the signaling and all the systems that regulate when I'm going to burn fat and when I'm going to store it, they're like, okay, we're at a caloric deficit. You're not eating enough, basically it just means you're not eating enough food for me to sustain vitality. Well, I'm going to shut your shite down. Yeah? So women's menstrual cycles, they start going like all over the place. Men, testosterone, on starvation diets. People love their intermittent fasting. Y'all are crazy. Come on now. Look at you! Why are you fasting? Yeah, most of you aren't fasting for religious reasons. Don't trip. I'm talking about I heard that I can give my digestive system a break. Really? Give it a break. Why don't you give up technology as your break? Because you're still being overstimulated, and those adrenal glands, they're going through a lot of crap. You're still staying up late, and you're still on your technology. You still have blood sugar dysregulation, and your liver and your kidneys and your colon are they're junkified. And then you're trying to fast to unjunkify it. But you have to unjunkify this here, right? The way that you process life and think about it. Or self-reflect. That's what it's about, really. Because if you ain't right all up in here and in here, you're not going to be right here, nor are you going to be right on the inside of your body. Stress manifests, and listen to me well. Stress manifests in a lot of different ways that you cannot quantify in how you feel. Because how you feel is subjective. Oh, I feel fine. And I'm not stressed. Yes, you are. You know how many times I hear? And I look at people and they're like inflamed. Their faces are just poofed out, right? Their guts, I'm like, oh, I've got this % body fat. Well, look, can I see? I mean, the guy today was like, yeah, I got I got it going on, essentially. And I was like, well, you're eating once a day, you're crashing. Like he was so tired he couldn't work out. That's how much adrenal dysfunction was going on. And had no clue. And I was like, I don't want to give up that night job. You cannot intermittent fast too soon. And when you try the ketogenic diet, don't expect weight loss. Don't expect it. What you should expect is a potential keto flu. And what you should do is counter-react. Be on point. Be ready for it. Because it's going to kick your ass. Headaches. Nausea. Depression. Lethargy. Extreme tiredness. Hypoglycemia. Rashes. Muscle cramps. Heart palpitations. Benign, of course. A lot of it's your electrolytes are off. Some of it is keto. The rashes are candida die off. The headaches, your electrolytes are off. Water, sodium, potassium, magnesium. Can't sleep at night. Oh, your body's used to using the carbohydrates to put you to sleep. But then it's an interrupted sleep. There's a lot of things that y'all need to consider that you weren't considering before when it comes to trying to keto adapt and to lose weight. Weight will come in time. Once you keto adapt, your body will find a way to use those ketones and make them viable. That's what we want, right? We want to use viable ketones that can get into the bloodstream and get through the Krebs cycle and be used as energy, because ketones are like putting a log onto a fireplace rather than the old carbs, which is like putting paper onto the fireplace. Because paper sings, real high, and then it burns out. That's what you don't want. You want to be even burning all day long. So when the afternoon comes, you don't feel tired. So why are you getting on the scale? Stop being fixated by weight. Your body won't lose weight until you get right up in here. And you have to accept things. The stuff that I hear in the consultation, I don't like dark meat. I don't like avocados. I'm so sick of my foods. And I'll be like, these people don't look well. They look sick. You have to do whatever it takes to get your health back. And that includes eating the dark meat. Eating a lot of fat. To keto adapt, you have to eat a lot of fat. If you don't eat a lot of fat, you won't have ketone signaling. You can make ketones, but your body may not use them because it'll want to digress back to burning carbohydrates. And it will do whatever it takes to get you to start chocolate, candy, whatever. It'll do these things to get you to go and have an excuse why a holiday or a party you had to refeed, which means eat carbs again, essentially. When you first go on the keto diet, you want to get energy. You want your sleep to be balanced. You want your systems to heal. You don't want to think about weight loss because that's stressful. Don't get on the scale and don't look at the message boards where people compare, and understand that histamine intolerance is a real deal, and I don't mean Holyfield. So you guys keep thinking that you're fine. You're not fine. Your body is a reflection of who you are. So if you don't look good on the outside, maybe some of the decisions you're making on the inside are not the wisest ones. So once you keto adapt and you are living in a life of keto bliss, and you have given yourself months on end to improve your mood, depression, reproductive system, your testosterone back up, then And only then can you start talking about intermittent fasting. Because those who try to do it too soon, they try to get the business, right? And they never do. They never do. They always have to do some extreme thing to see. I just live my life. I get up, I eat my lovely food, I enjoy my day, I keep my mood nice and even, and I'm never starving, and I'm never at a caloric deficit. And I'm 47, going on 48. 5 years, almost 6, in ketosis with no refeeding, because I don't need to refeed, because I've paced myself. I gave myself a year in the beginning to keto adapt. I did whatever I needed to do without any complaints at all, and I was not in a hurry looking for some fast results. No, I was not. And it doesn't matter if it's my knee or the rehabilitation of the knee or any other part of my body. I am going to be patient like a monk. And you guys need to as well. So if you want to learn more about how to get into ketosis, the benefits of ketogenic, and I really can't stand calling it keto this, keto that, for all y'all who want to have energy, y'all who want to freaking be spry and strong and have the physical gains and be happy because your hormones are back in balance, forget all the keto stuff. If you just really want to join the train of like sort of a utopia, then go to stephanieperson.com, Stephanie the Business Person on my Facebook fan page, or Stephanie Ketogenic on my Instagram to learn more as I learn more. Peace out, guys!